Hey guys, welcome to my page. My name is Kanyisa Mhlongo. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I want to talk about a very interesting subject that affects many people. This is about belly fat. Okay, are you struggling with belly fat? Are you, maybe actually not even belly fat, just fat in general? Are you struggling to get rid of fat in your body? Are you beginning to feel your clothes feeling tight? And maybe your shirts are opening up here in front. Now, if that is you, I'm going to share with you three things that you can do to get rid of fat in your body. Okay, so these are simple tricks, simple tips that you can do to get rid of your body. Okay, maybe not so simple, but we'll get to it when we get there. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. If you have not met me, my name is Kanyisa Mhlongo. I'm the founder of www.kainsamshongo.com. Super excited to be here. I am actually a health enthusiast. I love living a healthy lifestyle and building a network marketing business using the technology that we have today, which is social media and internet. I coach other people how to do the same. Okay. So if you like to now today I want to talk about if you want to turn your health passion into an income, have a chat with me. Okay, cool stuff. So I'm doing this video from Johannesburg, and I want to talk about a very simple subject of how do you get rid of belly fat. Now, belly fat, guys, we're talking about mkaba, the big tummy. Okay, now let me ask you something. Do you know, or did you know that your stomach is elastic, right? The stomach is elastic, like a balloon, if I may give that example. You know, a balloon, you can take a balloon and pump in some air and it becomes big. And then when you get rid of that air, it becomes small, right? Now, the stomach is exactly like that, okay? It's like a balloon. The more you pump in, the bigger it gets, and when you start releasing, and then it becomes smaller. Okay, now in a case of your stomach, now the size of the tummy, it depends on what you put in. So it's very important if you want to deal with the tummy challenge, mind what you put in inside. Okay, and I know that now this is going to be a bit difficult, but let's go through it. So that is basically it. Your tummy, it's elastic. It's like a balloon. And let me give you an example. That is why you can see a woman get pregnant and get pregnant, have a baby inside, and the tummy starts getting big, but they can lose that tummy after the baby has been born. Does that make sense? So that's because the tummy is elastic. So maybe some people can even have twins, two babies inside, and then or triplets or even quadruplets, and it gets big. It expands to be able to accommodate the size of what is inside. So it's the same also with food. The more you put in, the more it grows, it expands, it extends, and it accommodates more and more of the quantity that you put in. Did you know that? I think this is a very interesting fact. Let me know if you find it interesting. Is it an interesting fact for you too? You can type in the comment section to say that is an interesting fact. So, okay, now so these are the two things that will affect the size of your tummy. It is number one, it is the size of the food that you eat, because as you know, we are what we eat, right? So if your plate is piled up, you will generally your tummy will get bigger and bigger and start accommodating more and more food. Okay, now the other thing that is also a trick for many people is where some people get that to say they mustn't eat too big, so they eat a small amount of food, but you find that the type of food that they're eating is not healthy. So maybe you're eating a packet of chips, a small packet of chips, which is small, it's not big, but it's not healthy. So you find that that packet of chips that you're eating, it's got more calories, it's got more energy than maybe if you had two fruits, for example, or even three fruits, or whatever the case. So your tummy will be affected by the size of the food if your food is too much, also the type of the food. Okay, so how do you manage your tummy, the size of the tummy? So these are the three things that I want to share with you. All right, number one is that you want to eat less. Okay, it sounds simple enough, right? You want to eat less. You want to eat less and less and less, because as you eat less, your tummy starts shrinking, right? You don't want to binge. You don't want to eat too much. It's like, I don't know if you have seen, if you are the type that fasts, if you have been fasting, for example, when you're done with the fast, when you start eating food again, it becomes sore. As your tummy is now, you start putting food again, it becomes sore because it's not used to having to expand. So it starts being ballooning again. It gets sore. So number one tip is to start eating less. Now, generally, our bodies need far less than what we actually put. So you want to put less food. That is number one. Number two, you want to eat right. Okay, you want to eat the nutrient rich food. Okay, you want to focus on the food that it's enriching for your body, right? So that is the second thing that you want to do. Number three, if you're already on the other side now, you've already now expanded and put a lot of fat on your body, you want to start burning the existing fat. And there's different ways to do that. Lots of people do the exercises and what next. I struggle with that basically. If you like me, let me know. If you struggle with exercise, I try. I promise you, I try. I run. I do what next. But yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. Okay, is it easy enough? The three things: eat less, eat right, burn existing fat. Okay, those are the three things that you want to do. Okay, to be able to start coming together, not just around the tummy, but around the body. That is basically what you want to do. Okay, it's not easy, not for me anyway, it's doable. But let me give you five things, five appetite suppressants, because what you want to do, if you want to eat less, you want to be able to suppress that appetite, so you don't feel deprived, for example, or you don't feel like you are starving, right? Because if you're trying to do this and you are feeling like you're starving or you're being deprived, it gets very frustrating. Okay, so what are the five things that you can do? I'll give you six things. I'll give you five tips that you can do to suppress your appetite, and then I'll give you a bonus one, which is what I use basically. Okay, the first thing that you can do, you can start eating almonds. Okay, almonds, a handful of almonds, not a lot. They promote a feeling of fullness. So you feel like you're full, so you don't want to eat or overindulge. So almonds, it's number one. Number two, most people actually drink coffee. Have you seen those people? I remember the one time actually I was on one of these diets where the first thing that you had to do in the morning was to eat coffee. The reason for that is that coffee, it boosts your metabolism, okay, and it suppresses appetite. More especially if you want to take it without the sugar and the milk. If you just take plain black coffee, that caffeine in the coffee, as well as the antioxidants in the coffee beans, they help to suppress the appetite, right? So coffee is good for most people. I'm not a coffee person. The other one that you can take is green tea. So if you're not a coffee person, you can take green tea. Okay, you can take a herbal tea, for example. I've got a herbal tea that I can recommend for you. Okay, so that is the other thing that you can take that also helps to suppress your appetite, so you don't overeat, right? Because you want to eat less, you want to get that tummy to start shrinking, you want to start to control it. Okay, so what did I say? I said almonds, coffee, and green tea or herbal tea. Okay, and then number four, and I picked this. So I had a long list, but I picked this particular one because it's one of my favorites. Avocado. Avocado. If you take avocado, it's very good, right? It's full of fiber. I think in one of the other videos that I did, I was speaking about fiber, how fiber makes you full for longer. So avocado is full of fiber. It's very high in fiber. It makes you full. It promotes the feelings of fullness, as well as those healthy fats. They actually tell your brain that you are full, so you don't eat a lot. Okay, and then this one will interest you. Number five, it's water. Really, really, H2O. If you drink a lot of water, it promotes also feelings of fullness. In fact, if you want to test this, try drinking water just before a meal. You will see that you don't eat as much as you would eat if you didn't drink water. So water is one of the appetite suppressants. So these are the five things. Actually, let's start here. These are the three things that you can do to start reducing your belly fat. Eat less, eat right, burn existing fat. 5 appetite suppressant: almond, coffee, green tea, avocado, and water. What I do personally, what I use supplements, natural supplements. This is the supplement that I use. I like this very much, and I'll tell you what I like about this particular supplement, right? It's capsules basically inside here, as you can hear. It's a natural supplement. It is comes from natural fruit extracts, so it's natural basically. Now, what I like about it is that it's a two-in-one. It does two things for me. The number one thing is that it suppresses appetite, so that I don't like overindulge. So it doesn't mean that when you suppress your appetite, you won't eat. It just means that you're not gonna eat too much, basically. So that is one, the first thing that I like. The second thing that I like is that it burns the existing fat. So you want to continue to be burning the existing fat that you've already accumulated. So it's a fat burner as well as the appetite suppressant. So it helps your body to burn the fat more efficiently, right? That is what I like about it. And thirdly is the fact that it's a natural supplement. It's made from fruit extract. So that is what I want to recommend for you. If you need help, like most of us who struggle, when they see food, they like just want to eat. I want to recommend this natural supplement so that it can help you to burn fat, to eat less, and what you need to do though is to focus on eating right, because that is definitely within your control, to eat the right food. Okay, so that is what I wanted to share with you today. Let me know if this is valuable, if you've learned anything that can benefit you. Okay, lastly, I want to invite you onto my private Facebook group, where I talk a lot more information about how to move towards a healthy lifestyle. If you would like to move towards a healthy lifestyle or want to learn more about this particular supplement that I use, I want to invite you to come onto my group. I've got a link on this page that you can click and come onto my group. When you come onto the group, let them know that you were invited by me, so that they can let you in. There's people who guard that group very securely, so that not everybody can come in, but you fill a couple of questions and let them know that I invited you into the group. But that is basically it, guys. What it does for you is that you're gonna look good, you're gonna feel good, you're gonna walk in confidence, and you're gonna conquer the world. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kanyisa Mhlongo. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.